Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Stine and today I'm here with you for a Happy Mail unboxing. I think we should call it like that because it's not really a yarn haul, though I know the package contains yarn. But I haven't shopped this myself. In that case, it's more like it's a Happy Mail, like it's a mystery box, and it's my very first official sort of Happy Mail I received. And here is the lovely box, and I have this courtesy to thank to a lovely lady in America. Her name's Sherry, and Sherry actually won one of my giveaways about a bit more than a month and a half ago. The giveaway that I was running and picking the winner on the 15th of June. And she mailed me and was really excited that she won, and she won some really gorgeous yarns. She won some of the Dutch yarns from Yana Colors of the Amazing, which is some lovely recycled acrylics. Then she won an Ice Yarns cake. I think it was the Angora cake from Ice Yarns in like a brownish color. And she also won a Cotton Kings Sultan cake, which I've gotten from Hobby in one of their, I do believe in one of their cake lucky bags once a while ago. So that was what she won from me, and she mailed me, and I got her informations, and I went to the post office and I mailed her, and she received it, and then she actually wrote me back and said that she'd received it, and she was very keen to start working with this yarn. I'm very happy that she received it, and I'm very happy to hear that she received it safely and sound. And then she asked if she could actually mail me something, because she would love to mail me some American yarns. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, of course. So I gave her my contact information and my mailing address, and yeah, that's basically this parcel that's been filled with some stickers. And I even removed some of all the stickers that was sticked on. So yeah, I'm super excited to open this because it's like a mystery box to me. I don't know what she has put in there. I only know it's yarns from some American chain stores or box stores. And I know that it's yarn, and that's the only thing I know. And I also asked her to not say anything further as to what she might put in. I know she found some good deals. And that's pretty much the only thing she told me. Yeah, I'm super excited. But before we start talking about what might be in this box, and we'll find out together, because for me this is like, it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas in July. Oh my goodness, thank you. But before we can talk about all this yarn, we have to talk a little bit shortly about my faithful mug of tea here, which is together with me, because as you know, we cannot really do yarn related stuff. Whether I crochet or I do YouTube movies about crocheting stuff and such, I always have my tea with me. And today I am drinking a new tea, for some of you guys at least. And for me, it's also a reasonably new tea. It's a biological or ecological tea. So it's sustainable in that sense, and it's called Rest. So it's a blend of rest or relax, and that blend is a herb like tea, and it contains a very smooth taste of lavender, lemongrass and chamomile. So I'm not normally a chamomile tea drinker, though the lemongrass and the lavender sort of just spices it up enough for me to actually drink this chamomile. So it should be a relaxing, calming tea. So yeah, sure. It is still a little bit warm, so I can't drink too much of it at a go. The sachet looked like this for those that's interested, with a little fox. There's even a little sleepy fox down here, but it's just this calm, restful tea. You put boiled water over the sachet, and you need to let it draw for like 4 to 5, maybe 6 minutes, and then you have the perfect tea. So that's what I did. But Sherry, I am so very curious as to what you have shipped me here. I am excited. So now the challenge, and the thing is, like, when I feel in this box, it's popping on the top. So I have the feeling you really squeezed everything possible you could into this box to ensure you really exploited the full box's capacity here. So yeah, and it was delivered super quick. So I pre-record this video, and she wrote me, I think just 3 days ago, like, hey Stina, here's the shipping information on this box. And it says it should be with you already on Friday. I can't believe it. And I'm like, yeah, mine said Monday. It's Friday evening right now, just heads up. It did come Friday, and I will mail you and let you know once I have unboxed this one, because I want to see what's in it there first, and then I promise to tell you by mail how much I love it, because I have a feeling I will. So it popped open, and this is some of the parcel. It's like double. Oh, that's really stuffed to the brim. It popped open more. So anyhow, maybe she reused my bag. I tend to bag things in the parcels just in case that the cardboard boxes get damp, to make sure that the yarns are protected. But I am going to place it here next to me, because obviously I can't have it on the table while I'm recording. She sent me a letter. Oh my goodness, I am curious. I'm all like butterflies. It's really like Christmas, like when I was a child. Oh, she has stickers for me. So, empty. And I just got a bunch of stickers in here. So it's a good day to be happy. It's definitely a good day to be happy. I'm very happy right now. An owl saying hello. I love owls. I should actually try maybe crochet an amigurumi owl one day. Radiate positivity. I am trying. I'm really trying. I'm super positive right now. Then we have some, I would say, I'm not sure what this is, but I would almost say it's a sort of a mosquito without knowing it, but it's an insect of some kind. This one, I do know. They're the ones that's flying over the water or lay their eggs in the water. I'm not really sure what they're called in English though. But this one I know. And then we have 2 lovely butterflies. I'm sure I can find a purpose for these stickers. I can always stuff them in agenda somewhere just to remind myself of being happy. Yes, or a suitcase where they would fit well on. And I have a lovely card here from America. The car and a puppy, some flowers. Lovely, gorgeous. Oh goodness. Now I feel really bad because I just sent a very short greeting in my notes. This is like a whole letter. Wow. So, Sherry writes me here. Hello, Stina. Well, I didn't know how complicated it would be to send a packet outside of the US, smiley. When I had to find a harmonization, I was like, what? Lol. Oh, Jesus. Well, that led me down to the rabbit hole that I took a few hours to figure out. Had to find a code for the acrylic yarn, and I had to... Oh, this is a challenge for me to read, I have to admit. It wasn't easy. Don't know why they have to be complicated. Or why they have to complicate everything. I hope you like the yarns I picked. I wanted to send a variety of yarns. Maybe you don't that you don't have easy access to. Thank you very much. I'm sure there's a variety here. It looks like there are several things. I hope you will be able to find a use for it, for what I have sent. I'm sure I will find a use for it somehow. If you don't like something, feel free to gift it forward to someone else's hearts. Oh, that's so kind of you. I like the idea of paying it forward. That goes the same for my giveaway. Sometimes you might have things in my giveaway you either don't like or you don't find a use for, but if you have somebody in your surroundings that could use them, or family or friends, or if you have a channel, feel free to also use those in a giveaway. Eventually, what we have and what we share with one another can always make someone happy somewhere down the line. So I love the idea of paying it forward. I hope you like the extras I included. Oh my goodness, there's something extra than yarn. Had to send you some of the things or two that I make. Okay. Enjoyed all, plus included some of our chewy mints Mentos. Take care. I do save it says much love from Sherry. America, so United States. Thank you, Sherry. I do apologize. It was not an easy read for me. But I got through it, and if it wasn't 100% perfect, I do apologize, but yeah, that was cool. Thank you so much. Oh goodness, so let's see what they have. There are some blue and some red yarns. I don't know how much or anything, but we are gonna take them one by one. This is soft. Woohoo! Look here, we have Yarn Bee. This is Yarn Bee 44th Street. It's called Adriatic Sea. It's 5.5 ounces and comes at 540 yards. That's a lovely thin yarn. 5.5 ounces is like, I think it's like 100 grams approximately, at about 500 meters. Impressive. And she did definitely get like a good deal here. It's like almost 70% discount. So let's talk about the Adriatic Sea here, which is the one they have. So it's from Yarn Bee, which is a Hobby Lobby yarn. It's made in Turkey, and this is 70% acrylic and 30% polyamide. It's a lightweight 3, can be washed at 30 degrees. That's funnily enough written in European terms. I would have expected that to be in Fahrenheit. And it also has here on the back side, I was right, it says it's 100 grams of 500 meters. Hey, good for me. I'm getting used to the conversations here. Lay flat to dry, don't iron, don't bleach. A would be probably what we consider can be dry cleaned. In Europe, this A would probably be a P, and it would be can be dry cleaned or something like that. They recommend 3.75 millimeter crochet knitting needles or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, which is a US size 7. The normal price is like $4.29, and it looks like Sherry got this one at a whooping just a bit more than $1.07. Wow, it feels really nice. This is soft. I think this could be great for a shawl, at least if you have an extra, because that should be more than enough for a shawl. That's soft. And I think I can smell mint. So maybe that, whatever you say you have something mint in here, is what I can smell. It smells a bit minty. Lovely. Lovely. Oh yes, there is an extra. So I have 2 of these skeins. This could become a shawl, definitely. It could become a shawl. There's more than enough yarn to make a shawl if I would want to make a shawl. Then, oh, I think this is more but of the same color. Oh, no, sorry, not the same, different color. Yes, so here, Yarn Bee, 44th Street. This is in ruby. I love reds. I love reds and blues. Same awesome deal. I wonder if for some reason, are they like removing the whole storage then when you get these crazy 70% kind of off, close to 70% off deals? 60, 70? That must be awesome. That's awesome deals. The exact same yarn specs, obviously. This is ruby. Ruby's a colorway 7. I found where they have the colorways written. And Adriatic Sea is colorway 14. So, and I have 2 of these rubies and 2 of the blues. So I actually even have enough if I want to make like a sweater of it. And combine them, and I do think these colors go pretty well together, and they are a little bit American, so hey, I do love America. I've been to America twice, though not ever shopped yarn when I was there, because that was way in the past when I was not as crafty as I am now. That was back when I was doing sports and I was traveling a lot with it. Now it's just yarn crafting and living my life. I do still do some sports, but not at the same level, far from. Oh, there is so much more in this. I'm like, goodness, she really sent me a lot. Wow. I'm going to see if they are more of the same. These are. Looks like it. That there are 3 of this, maybe. We have Yarn Bee here. Spinesse. It's a colorway navy. This is so soft. Very fine yarn. It's even finer than the other one. That's good. I can work with fine yarns. You might have noticed already. I wonder if that's why I'm getting all these fine yarns. They also recommend 3.75mm knitting needles. It does not say anything about crocheting advertisements. But according to this, I would say it should be like same yarn weight. But let's read more about it. Colorway navy, it's a colorway 6. Yarn Bee by Hobby Lobby. So it's Yarn Bee brand, sold by Hobby Lobby. This yarn is made in China. It's super soft. This really feels, wow. I'm really surprised about the softness of this. It's also 100 grams. Or actually it says 99, but the other one was the same. So yeah, 99 or 100 grams. And that comes at 320 meters. So that's 330 yards. This one is a lightweight 3. They say hand wash, no machines. Can't be washed in the machine. So I can't even say you can watch it at 30 degrees or 85 Fahrenheit or something like that. Don't tumble dry it. It can though be ironed. I'm surprised it can be hand washed. Though it needs hand wash then. Okay, yeah, cool. Don't bleach it, and it can be dry cleaned. The specs of the yarn is a 75% viscose and 25% polyester. So it's not even an acrylic yarn, but it's gorgeous. You can't even really see the shine this yarn has. It has this sort of very, I'm trying to see if I can catch it here. It has some sort of light shine. It feels really gorgeous. So this is like fluffy soft. This just feels soft. It's not fluffy, though it does seem, maybe it does have slight halo, but it's very little. And I have 3 of them, at least. Maybe more comes, but so far I have 3 of these Yarn Bee Spinesse. Wow, this is, I think they have a minty smell. It's not bad, but it's just funny. Yeah, they were soft and nice as well. That could also easily be a shawl. I'm shawl inspired right now. Sweater, shawls, we'll see. I do certainly think there's enough to make projects from it, and I can't get myself to give it away, at least not what I've gotten so far. But yeah, I'm happy. So we also have a little skein by the looks. I think that's probably maybe the only, or they have more stuff somewhere. I have Cozy Totes. Looking at this yarn, it reminds me of a yarn that I got last year from Ice. It's a very small skein with lots of various funny colors in. I wonder what you actually make of this. But let's talk about Yarn Bee Cozy Totes. It's light on the dollar, so this is like a 50 gram skein. So that's 1.75 ounces, comes at 210 yards. So 50 ounces, 50 grams at about 200 meters of runway. I would say it might be a little bit, it's not stretchy. I had expected to be maybe a bit elastic, but it's very much reminding me of some ice yarns that I picked up last year, but just completely different colors. But how it looks when I look close at it, it could really look like that. Cozy Toes, I would say it sounds like maybe a sock yarn, maybe. It's a colorway 10, and colorway 10 is called a Shadowy Meadow. And here you have how you can see how it changes colors. It's probably like a sock yarn. Have to make small socks of it because I would probably need 2 skeins for 2 feet. I hope there's one more skein there. And this is 93% acrylic and 7% polyester. They recommend 3.5mm crochet hook. And so that's 2.75mm needles should you choose to knit with it. Again, this is one of these crazy good prices. So she's really been on a bargain hunting, and I don't blame anyone doing that. I also bargain hunt when I purchase some of the yarns I get. It's always, I'm looking for good deals. I'm looking for discount codes. When I shop with Hobby, I always tend to look at the yarns that's for sale and so on, because obviously I think the full prices is just crazy. But they are good yarns. And I think it's good value for money when they're discounted, but that's me. So what do we else have? We have a yarn that I think I mentioned to her that I would love to receive. So I think she did that for me. And that's the Summer Nights from Lion brand. Because I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. It's sparkly. It has all these different blue colors, light blue, dark blue, navy blue, 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 with this silver shine through it. This is gorgeous. Lion brand Summer Nights. So it's a Lion brand yarn. Lion brand apparently have more than 8,000 free patterns on their website. It's a 100 gram skein. For those 100 grams, you get 400 meters of yarn. And I have 2 of them. So again, this is perfect for a shawl. And that's also definitely what I'm going to be making from this. I'm going to make a shawl for myself of this. They can be washed at 40 degrees. So that's 105 Fahrenheit for those that's interested in that. It can be, wow. It can even be dried in a dryer. I had absolutely not expected that. Okay. But you can't iron it. So I can put it in the dryer, probably on low. Don't bleach and don't take it to the dry cleaner. It's a super fine weight yarn. I would agree on that. It seems finer than some of the others, like if I compare it to this yarn bee. Let's see if I can actually do that without ruining the skeins completely. Maybe they're similar. They're very similar. Yeah, I would say they're similar. The Summer Nights here from Lion brand is 82% acrylic and 18% polyester. I imagine the polyester is, among things, all these lovely, lovely silvery speckles that goes away. This is the colorway Castaway, and it's the color 511, I think. They recommend an 3.5mm crochet hook, which is also equal a crochet hook number E or a 4. And it says here machine wash and dry, so you can do that from Lion brands. Gorgeous. 100 grams, 400 meters. So that's 3.5 ounces for 437 yards. 2 of them. It's a shawl. Wow, lovely. I did think I mentioned that I would love those, so I think that one you picked up, and you that's maybe your extra, I don't know. I have more to go. There are more things in here. Oh my goodness. We have Lion brand's shawl and a ball. I know you mentioned you were likely going to put shawl and a balls in this, and I looked at the Lion brand website and I saw it was discontinued yarns. So you have this in your stash somewhere, and you decided that I should have the chance to actually feel and try it. It feels really gorgeous. And it has it's definitely a roving style, because you have these very different type of yarn textures going through it. I have a nice example here of a shawl. And it comes in many languages. Shawl and a ball. Un calle dans un pelote. Un shall una madea. Absolutely not good in these languages. I don't even know what they would be. Maybe some of them, I don't know, maybe it's English and Spanish and French. Anyhow, this shawl and a ball is 85% cotton, 39% acrylic, and 3% other fibers. They are obviously a Lion brand yarn. This is a 5.3 ounces, so that's 150 grams. And for those 5.3 ounces, you get 518 yards, equally 473 meters of a yarn. It can be washed, but it says here machine wash, gentle and lay flat to dry. So in other words, gentle wash is also like a light wash, so at best maybe the 85 Fahrenheit. Don't iron it, don't bleach it. It can be dry clean should it be needed. It's a medium weight 4, and I'm sure that is due to this rowing style where some of the places this yarn is larger. Here it says Lion brand more than 6,600 free patterns. Here it said 8, so this is definitely the difference of the age of the actual yarn. But it feels awesome, absolutely. They recommend knitting needles 5mm or crochet hook 6mm. 6mm crochet hook for those? That must be to make it more drapey then. The colorway of this one is the one they are naming Calming Desert, and I do believe it's a colorway 202. Oh, gorgeous. I think it's lovely colors. It's nature colors with this, a bit of a purple in it. Oh goodness. I did not see, this is a much better end to look at. Look at these reds. This reminds me of the yarn I just picked up last week from Seam and Excel, the Cynthia yarn, colorway wise, except for this one also has some browns in it. It's gorgeous. This one is a boring in. This one, wow. Wow, really, wow. And there is one more. Oh goodness, there's lots of stuff in here in this bag. I'm impressed you could put all this into that crate. Shawl and a bowl, but in blue colors. I love these blues. Oh, lovely, lovely, really, really lovely royal blue. And I'm more like neutral blue, neutral navy blue. And there are some grays. I don't know, it's a gray, it's not a brown. Wow, this is lovely as well. Gorgeous colors. So it has the same yarn specs as the other one. The only difference is the color. Actually, I forgot to show you on this one. They have this photo, you can see how the gradients is. Bit difficult to see maybe, but and this one has one too. You can see the different, how the different colorways goes for in this yarn bowl. This one is also a newer one because here it says 7,000 free patterns. So there's 6,600 free patterns, 7,000 free patterns, 8,000 free patterns. You can kind of see how Lion brand labels have developed over time. That's cool. Okay, so this is called a Soothing Blue. Yeah, I could find myself in that, which is the colorway 205. Oh, gorgeous. I can't wait to get to work with that. I need to figure out what to make from them, some kind of shawl. Maybe I should look at Lion Brand's website. They have plenty of patterns, so hopefully they still have some of those patterns there. And I have more. You have really propped this up. I have a cupcake from Lion Brands here. Cupcake. Ooh, this feels soft. I think this is maybe one you could, I don't know if you would color control this one, you probably would, but I wonder if the overlay between the colors is too quick. Cupcake Lion Brand, 7,500 free patterns, so this one age-wise is in between. This one is a 5.3 ounces, that's about 150 grams. That equals 540 yards, 540 meters or 590 yards. Let's try again. So 5.3 ounces to 590 yards or 150 grams to a 540 meters. It's 100% acrylic. I kind of suspected that. It also feels like an acrylic. And maybe lovely neutral. If this is how your whole house smells, I would feel at home. It's a 3-way light yarn. It can be washed at 40 degrees, so 105 Fahrenheit. It can be machine washed, it can be dry cleaned, but don't iron it and don't bleach it. They recommend crochet hook of 5mm. And here they also have this, how the colorway transitions. It's almost like a rainbow. I'm just missing the green actually. And let's see. Oh, they even have center pull. I found the center here. I'm trying to not ruin the yarn too much, so that's not the best. I'm going to use this one to show you the thickness of this yarn. It feels nice though. Feels quite nice. Wow. Then I have lots of more things in here. Whoa. I keep pulling out. I'm so surprised how much you could fit into that box, and now I feel really bad at packing. Yarn Inspiration Karen Big Cakes. I agree, this is a big cake. I've seen these. They are gorgeous. And I actually do have some Karen yarn. I have some Simply Soft laying upstairs. And I made a shirt of it last summer, which I've not worn as much. Somehow it feels a bit lumpy. I don't know. It was my first garment project ever. So, yeah. You know, we have to live and learn. This is 100% acrylic. It's a 300-gram cake. It's huge. 300 grams equals 10.5 ounces for those using American terms. And for those 10.5 ounces, you get 603 yards. That translates into 551 meters. It's machine washable and dryable. I'm impressed. I still assume it's going to be like low dry, like low heat. It's a medium 4. Yep, I can see myself in that. Lovely. They recommend a 5mm crochet hook. Hand wash, it says up here. No, it must. Oh, machine wash at low. Machine wash at low, and it can be dried also at low. Cool, cool, cool. Karen cakes from Yarn Inspirations. Famous, famous. I do sometimes gather information and inspiration from Yarn Inspirations. I think it's a perfect name. They also have here free pattern on the label. It's the Ocean Waves Crochet Blankets. It takes 3 balls, so that's not gonna happen because I'm not gonna crochet a blanket unless I had more of these. It's made in China and it's 100% acrylics. That's about it. Then I'm still having like this big pile here, and everything starts to yes, tea. American tea, citrus fruit and ginger, the magic experience from Lloyd. Yes, you sent me tea. It cannot go wrong now. Actually, it's made in Poland. It says product of Poland. Funny. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what I can find of this further than that. I do see a bunch of Polish words. So I would assume I could find some European languages, except English. I do have German. Oh no, not German, that's Romanian. French. Well, if it's made so close to me, why on earth wouldn't they have it in German or Dutch? Okay. English flavored fruit herbal infusion with citrus fruit and ginger taste in tea bags. Ingredients: ginger, apple, rooibos, lemon peel, orange peel flavoring. As long as it's not saying too much of rooibos, I'm gonna be really happy. I'm not a big rooibos tea drinker, but as long as it's not too heavy rooibos, I'm gonna try it regardless. Oh my, tea. I think I got a whole collection of tea here. I have these small bags as well. Oh my goodness, more teas, more teas, more teas. Yes, there are teas. We have Immunity Boost. It's a herb tea. We have Linden tea. Right. strawberry cheesecake tea. We actually, from Pickwick, we used to have lemon pie cheesecake tea. And that was actually pretty good, and it really tasted like lemon pie cheesecake. Definitely gonna like that one. We have Energy Boost. We have Wild Raspberry Hibiscus, oopsie daisy, from Stash. We have a Twinnings of London, Hurt Tea, caffeine free, raspberry flavored, and hibiscus. I'm gonna enjoy this one too. We have Twinnings here in the Netherlands as well. Or we have some brands. We don't have all of the teas though, but we have some of them. Twinnings of London Comfort supports joint health. That's gonna be good for me. With turmeric, coconut, and ginger herbal. You must have watched my ginger coconut tea before you even shipped me this parcel. Lemon and ginger from Twinnings. Matcha with honey and lemon. That's a winner. I had some matcha tea that I ran out of, and it's not being sold anymore. And then we have probiotics, so again, healthy tea. I am gonna be super healthy drinking all these teas for sure. Lots of new teas for me. New teas for my new yarn talk videos. Oh, Sherry, you're such a wonderful person, and more is coming here. I'm like pulling out tons and tons of things. Yeah, the bag is empty. So, packable tote. I do believe this is one of these reusable tote bags that you can wrap up like this. And honestly, I'm quite happy that you sent me one, because I have one, which I have two, but one of them it's a loose bag, what you wrap around them, and I've lost it. It's 100% polyester. It can carry 40 pounds or 18 kilos. Awesome. This is awesome. I can use this for my yarn shoppings. Now the question is if I can wrap it back together, but that's gonna be my headache for after this video. Well, this is gorgeous. See, I can easily carry some yarns in this if I go shopping for yarn in the city. Then I have maybe a calendar here. It has a closing function. Oh, it's notes. Now I can send more sweet, lovely notes to everybody that's gaining something from me. And Post-its. Awesome. Cool. That's a lovely little notion. I do believe I have candy and snoops. I have something that's wrapped up here in that piece of... Oh, goodness. I think I'm being blessed. This is what you mentioned in your letter to me, what you're making. Wow. So you're crocheting this with a lovely edge. With thin yarns even. And I have stitch markers. You added stitch markers to them. Oh, they're gorgeous. So, I have lots of stitch markers here. Christmas tree, yarn ball. I'm not really sure what this kind of animal is. Maybe it's a llama. Hearts, an angel. A cross, we can always use some good faith. Butterfly, a tree, and we have one of these, yeah, I should know what they're named, but I don't. That's gorgeous. Lovely to hang in a window. Wow, thank you so much. That's beautiful. Wow. I'm just going to lay it here because I did not expect you to fit in all this stuff in your box. I'm so surprised. There's a box of everything here, so I don't know yet what to expect of what's in here, but again, I'm going to see when I'm unwrapping. So organza bags with strawberries with filling. So these are small strawberry candies with filling. Oh my goodness, I will cherish each one of them, I'm sure. Oh, lovely. Notions. So we have stitch markers, we have handmade buttons. They look exactly like some of those that I have. And we have the handmade labels to add on, even in wood. Let's see. It's a lovely box, even. Like, if I can actually even open it. Oh, I just need to open it on the right side. That helps. So you have these labels saying handmade, and you can like wrap them around and sew them together. I have also another one in leather. Again, here in leather, it says handmade with a little yarn ball on them. I wonder what this is. Oh, it's a magnet. I think it's like for a book, maybe. That's awesome. We have hope. Another firm serve. Trust the Lord. I know lots of words, but I think this is like a magnet. Like you use it for keeping it, like you put it around the papers in the book, and you can easily find where you got into. And honestly, I love reading old-fashioned books, though I haven't read that much the last many years than I used to compared to when I was younger. I used to like go once a month to the library and pick up a new book and just read it and really like it. So it's fiction, lots of various fictions, and there is plenty of more of these labels here. I even have here handmade with love with a lovely little bee on it. Oh, they're gorgeous. Yeah, these buttons, they're really similar to handmade with love. I'm not sure if mine says handmade with love, but they are really similar, and feel wise they're definitely very similar. Then you have here handmade and wooden tags, and there is this small one with letters on them. So they are stitch markers and they're having letters on them. So I think this is to indicate, are you using crochet hook D or G or E, etc. That would need me to be 100% firm and learn the US terms, because I would never use letters to tell my crochet hooks apart. I would always just do however many millimeters. Wow, that's gorgeous. Then I have some prayers. You're really good at filling up stuff here. Wear a prayer. Every Sunday, the Rand Memorial Church in Seabrook distributes bulletin members, blah, 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 and prayers. So you can like wear prayers. Oh, this is gorgeous. That's beautiful. Beautifully made. Feels like it's some sort of plastic, and then the what should we call it? The ribbon is folded around it. I think it's pretty though. And there is a gorgeous gorgeous beads. And I think these beads, they might be recycled something if I look at what's made of it in between. Like this is recycled newspapers. That looks like recycled newspapers to me. That's cool. Thank you. I do appreciate prayers. Thank you. Can always use prayers. We use prayers for health. Are we all good and healthy? Then I have a keychain with a little handy dandy crocheted. I think, Sherry, did you crochet this? With a coconut lip balm. I actually have one somewhere. I should try to find it. It's brand new. I love coconut, and lip balms is also fine to have. And that's a cool, genius idea to actually have it as a part of your keychain, so you can easily keep track of it. That's a great idea. Lovely yarn though. What yarn is this? Sherry, when you watch this, let me know what yarn did you use for this. It's a lovely feeling yarn. And yes, Mentos we have too. Mentos is lovely mints. Thank you so much. The chewy mint, true. My mints that I sent wasn't that chewy. I do hope that you still enjoyed them. Then I have a pin with, I think it's, I don't know if it's a cat or what it is, but it's holding a yarn ball. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you. And then we are getting to the end, and I think this is okay. You wrote down to me what it is, so I'm not totally puzzled. A jar opener. I can use that, you know, for when our hands, they tend to glide on them sometimes. That's cool. That's a cool idea. So basically you crocheted a border around them for opening jars with a lovely flower and bead. So now I can easier open my jars. That's great. Especially, you know, I do suffer from a type of rheumatoid arthritis, even though it's not arthritis, but it's related to my spinal cord. And that can also affect my grip and on my hands and fingers. I know from my mother who has, we don't have the same, but she also has some sort of type of rheumatoid arthritis-like thing. She sometimes has had a time grabbing around things. I think that's going to be perfect. I have to save that for even when I get old, because that's a wonderful idea. Then we have here a towel ring. Great over stove handles. I can't put it over my stove handle though, but because that has to do with how my stoves are made. But yeah, that's cool. Ah, yeah, I get it now. So basically you would wrap this around and then, I get it. I can actually do that. I'm going to see if it's not going to be too much of a hassle, but I can actually do that. Sorry if you're being disturbed here. This is my oven over there, and I can actually hang it around it should I want to do so. I could, but I do have another place where my towels are hanging. But that's a lovely idea. Wow, I think you doubled up yarns here. So you used two types of, so you used two skeins of yarn, and you doubled up the yarn to get these colors. It's a lovely color. Great idea. I'd imagine those could sell at markets. Dish scrubbies. And here I thought it was coasters, and it's dish scrubbies to help me scrub my dishes. They look like coasters. Yeah, but yeah, no, I probably wouldn't. It is machine wash and dryable. But yeah, when I feel it like this, I'm not sure if they would last as coasters because of all the funky things. So indeed, this is for the dish scrubbers. Actually, I think I just saw a YouTube video from another American that found some sort of dish scrub yarns. And I can imagine that's the thought behind it. Wonderful idea. Wow. I love, this one is beautiful. I love blue and greens, but this is a lovely yellow too. I'm going to have to try these out. In worst case, maybe I can use them for cleaning my mug of tea. But dish scrubbers, so dishes, pots, pans, everything. Any specific tips what they're really good for cleaning wise? We do have a washing machine, a dishwasher where most of our stuff goes into, but we have a few things that we do actually still wash off by hand because they aren't dishwasher proof. I think that was about it. That was everything, which is a crazy amount of stuff, not just the yarn, but all the notions you put into this. Sherry, thank you. I am really, really, really grateful, and I feel that the giveaway you won was way too little compared to all you have sent to me. You're a very generous person, and I wish you all the best, and I hope that we will keep in contact because it really touches my heart. Thank you so much. To the rest of everyone, I hope you really enjoyed watching this video of this lovely Happy Mail haul, maybe? For this Happy Mail unboxing is probably, yeah, Happy Mail unboxing, because I can't call it a yarn haul. This was a Happy Mail unboxing, and this unboxing made me really, really happy. I am actually almost having teared eyes because I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so much. It was a pure joy having you with me today, and yeah, as I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for, of course, I will be back on Monday with a new yarn talk video. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your craft. Bye.